Hi, and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda, and here's your general, and then I'm going to answer your questions. I got stuff everywhere. Okay. Oh, I'm see this stuff. I'm trying to go slow with the new stuff. Slow and slow and slow, and then you'll see all the new stuff. I don't want to throw everything on some of y'all. Y'all used to seeing probably me one way sometime and then flip up. So here's your... Oh! We'll stay there. She can do one. Okay, here you go. Some shrimp. So this is what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick them up. Hold on. Got another surprise for y'all. Can't tell you yet. I'm sure you probably can see. But here we go. General. Oh, baby, it's 131. Not. On the top of the reading, there's going to be some new things that's going to come in. You're going to hear a message, and you're going to go need to see what's going on. Someone's going to tell you something. You're going to have to hurry up and go to it. I feel like whoever this is that you run to, something has ended, someone's life has ended, or you're going to be giving condolences to someone. Whatever it is, there's something that's ending. It could be a good ending. You could be saying goodbye to a company and be like, deuces. But, other than that, it's the ending to someone's life, looks like. There's going to be some messages that's going to come to you about a relationship. One where you feel like you have no power in, or the person kind of he or she is more of an arguer than you are. You'd be like, okay, let me go. He'd be like, And sometimes you can feel in this relationship like you don't belong, or you're the person's child. There is a two-sided lover that's in this card that you really do like. I feel like he's an artist, or he's an artiste. There's something going on with finances with him, or maybe he didn't get paid for a job, or maybe he didn't get paid for something. But whatever's going on, it's looking good. Now, you're sitting here thinking about what's best for you between you and this two-sided lover. I feel like you're going to be figuring those things out in the month of June. So let's get back to your judgments and options when it comes down to career matters. Judgments, offers, what you want to do and what you would like to do pops up in the third week. And when it pops up in the third week, there's going to be some unexpected joy to come your way. Now, unexpected joy, there's going to be something in your relationship area that's going to pick up for the better. Not only is that going to pick up for the better, I really feel like with this situation, there's some good news with money, and then your relationship gets on the same page for some reason. Like 2 weeks of bullshit, and then bam, it kicks right into karate, and you either get this new offer, this new job, or you get this new home. Something's new with finances, taking you up to the next level, but it's coming out in your career for the kind of way. I feel like you want this ultimate relationship. And you want the home. You want the car. You want the baby. You want the Gucci boots. You want the Gucci necklaces. Not being materialistic. You just want to take things up as far as that can go if you could. Now, there is another individual around you from the past that's going to come back that cause you a little bit more trouble. It's just something about when this individual comes in, it makes you feel as though you're handling things more differently, or you're handling things different. The thing about it is, this one person, it's not that you two don't get along. There's something about that individual that doesn't click with you. You're going to decide towards the end of the month if it's best for you or not. You're just going to be like, girl, I just feel like, I don't know what it is about this individual. I just don't know. I just feel like this person is never changing, never budging, never. Honey, you couldn't even spark him together to get him to move. So not only is that, then there's some secrets tied up in there too. We don't know what that is. That could be bad. But when it comes down to you and this authority figure, have your little fun. Talk on the phone. Girl, yeah, I love you too. Keep it pushing because you're gonna decide that it's not gonna work out. It's just too much. Too much stubbornness, honey. You can keep all that Funyun back. You hear me? So here are your questions. Okay. Now, I didn't see that number question coming, but I will tell you this. It could be, like I say, the first. I can't tell you if that's what's gonna happen. In your general, I'm about to relate back to your general. I feel in your cards there is a loss the first week in June. It could be in your career sector. Oh, who is this? Oh, okay. What? My. uh-uh! What? Okay, anyway, so now we're gonna say this. That authority figure towards the end of the month, that may be your job. Because if that's your boss, you decide at the end of the month that you're gonna walk away from it. But I feel like this other thing at the beginning of the month, maybe there's some other loss. I feel like that's more of a spiritual loss, personal loss, family loss, maybe somebody close to the family. You could be closing something up, but whatever you're doing, you're getting rid of something, and that ain't gonna never return. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? That's why I said death. Towards the end of the month, there is a walking away from this authority figure. There is a walking away from an authority figure, and that could be your job. Hey, wait a minute! It's a reading going on up in here. That's his. One. Skip what? You only get 2 questions. That hurts. Okay, so we're gonna do the. Oh, lawyer. Also, that's what that is. I don't see anything with judgments coming up for you. I see you walking away from an authority figure. And sometimes, if you're not, just listen to what I'm saying, if you're not involved with an authority figure, is your boss like that? Or is that someone that you're like? If that is someone that you are like, yep, I believe that. But anyway, yeah. It's like whatever the situation is, it's like you're feeling like what, I don't know what it is. It's a feeling that you are having and it ain't sitting well with you. You're going to think about it and then you're going to fade to the back and then you're going to decide to just, you ain't going to tell nobody, honey, you're just going to walk away from it. The other loss is a spiritual loss. This one, if you do anything, it will be the end of June. By July 13th, there should be a new decision made. But there are things popping up in your career sector for the better too. I'm telling you, it is. It is. It is. If you do anything, it's towards the end of the month now. Now, when it comes down to your lawyer, which don't have nothing to do with me, and I'm not trying to be funny, I don't see that in your cards right now at all. Because you... And yes, definitely. If I'm going to look at the bigger picture, seeing that you could have had all this stuff, I could have pulled all this stuff out if you would have did, you know what I'm saying? I can't do too much when, there's a set price for my readings. I won't give any more, any less, but I try my best to get as close as I can. Okay? So I will tell you with this lawyer thing, I really don't feel like nothing's going to go on until the middle of July. Unless you find you another lawyer and you just quit tomorrow, Monday. After Labor Day, you say bye. Other than that, there's nothing going on until July and you're going to finish the month strong. And then there's a love relationship that you're gonna figure out that's going to happen better for you. Really go back to the general and see what is. Don't take nothing from the general. You only take what applies to your life. That's a reading. It's encouragement. It's inspiration. If the whole thing fit, girl, hallelujah, thinking Jesus, I love you. But I'm just telling you, take the things that fit in your life, especially with this walking away. I really feel like I don't want to pinpoint, but that could be career related if you don't know that man. Because, girl, he get on my nerves. He ain't going to never change it. If that's the job, bam, I don't see any law. I don't see any judgments. Anything to do with that will be in the middle of July going into August when I feel more winterish. Right now, I don't even see paperwork coming for it. So whatever's going on possibly could be in July. But other than that, there's two things to be taken care of this month. There's a repositioning. I see there's going to be a new outlook for you. And I really do feel like if you're going to be looking for a new job, try to hang on if you can. Because really, since you're doing this change and then there's repositioning, energies could get mixed. And then it could totally kind of make you feel depressed and kind of down. So if you're really in tune with how your life works, because the same things happen every single day, it's just when they switch. The same things that happen right now that they happened last year, but they switch depending on where you were in your life. If you're in a good place this time, now this time you're going to see how things are to make that better. It's the climb to the top. It's just a switch, and the switch is good for you. The switch is having you reposition your love, reposition how you think, what's best for you, what can you do in your mind frame while these things are over, how do you move, when you're going to move, how do you think, is this best? That's what's going on. You're in that right now. So all of these things are going to be popping up, and be sure any decision you make is one that you're going to live with. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row, because when it comes to career, I don't see loss if you was to walk away, because I feel like you will walk right back into something 2 months later. So pick and choose. If you can do it, do it. If not, by looking at your cards, how good things are, to me, they're good. You'll quit before you get fired. But there is something at the top of the reading, but it's more of a physical death. If you walk in and you get fired, then the end of the month is the lawyer, and you may have to find another one. I don't even just really want to say that because I don't feel law. I'm just trying to put the situations together that's in case it doesn't come clear for you, or you're someone that's just now getting readings. When you get a general, you listen to it and you write down what you think applies to you in your way. Once those apply, start putting your pieces together in this self-improvement. If you're listening, God bless.